on it looks like we live. It say we live on YouTube and Facebook. We're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves, Kim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's get there. Go Lindsay. Lindsay, can you hear us, Lindsay? Oh snap! Okay, hold on.
Got kicked off.
No, she was on.
Okay.
It went out for a hot second. But this is how we get going and we make sure everything look good and sound good. Miss Emma, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining on TikTok. Y'all go ahead and share. Let people know that we live and we about to have some fun here. About to have some good conversation.
We getting ready to go live on
Yeah.
YouTube.
You got Lindsay's number?
Yeah.
Okay, tell her cause I saw her for a second and she it went back out. So it looked like she jumped out. She about to jump back on. All right, let's see. We got a couple people on.
All right. Hey everybody.
Look, we ain't even checked to see if we was good on the YouTube and Facebook.
I'm waiting for it to pop on YouTube.
Okay. We should be good. Joan is in the building. What's up, Joan? Thanks for joining. I already know this is about to be good. All right. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, so Lindsay, see now Lindsay's look like her phone keep going out. Let's so we got a special guest. Joan, thanks for joining, Joan.
Hey, Joan.
Hey, listen too, if y'all want to see our guest and whatnot, come on over to Facebook or YouTube. All right, just look up Rahman Jamal. It's RAMAHN JEMAHL and Quit for What, or you can just look up Quit for What, and it should just pop up for y'all. All right. So if you come over there, you'll be able to see our guest. All right. So let's see here.
Oh, I see us.
You see us, Kim? Okay, let's make sure. Hey, let us know if everything look good and sound good. All right. Okay, let's see here. We doing a couple of different things today.
Or I did see us for a hot second. Okay.
We good. All right. So look, this is what I'm gonna do.
Was she able to pop back on?
It looked like she had jumped on and then it went off. All right. So Kim, I am going to send. Oh, here she go. It keeps going out. Let me see. Hold on.
On YouTube.
I'm on
Facebook.
I want to send our guest another link real quick. I'm gonna send you the link and you send it to her. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So stick with us, y'all, because we are about to have a good conversation. Quit for What is all about pursuing your passion and not giving up. Okay. So I know there's a lot of people out there that got some stories to tell, regardless of what it is. You know what I mean? Like anything in life that you were trying to get after, and you may have felt like giving up, but you kept going, and because you kept going, something came your way and you was able to act on it. You know what I'm saying, Kim?
Yep.
Because if you would have gave up, you wouldn't have been ready for that opportunity that came your way.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
A lot of times, some of the stuff that we're looking for is just waiting for you to not give up and for you to get to that next stage.
It could be somebody just like checking out what you're doing and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
And they like, I'm about to see how consistent they gonna be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you give up, then you done missed out on the opportunity.
Right.
And you could have had it popping.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know what's going on. It keeps.
Did you send me the link?
I did. I sent you another one.
Sorry, Lindsay. I'm coming.
It's all good. It's so crazy, y'all. Because listen, honestly, this is another example of, you know what I'm saying, just keep going regardless of what takes place. It's funny because our guest, I told her like right before we went live, I was like, there's always possibilities of technical issues when you're trying to do stuff like this. You know what I mean? Going live, y'all, is like, yeah. Cause you just never know. It's the device you use. It's your network. It's all type of different things that can go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep pushing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she said she was trying to get on.
All right. What's up? Is it Rolanda Williams? And then I see.
Hey, Rolo.
Okay, it's a Terry Buckner.
Oh, hey, Terry.
Okay, I guess they together on it. That's what's up. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. All right. Did you send her the link again?
I did. I did send the link.
All right. So hopefully she's able to but it just keeps on. Let me see something real quick.
Okay, we on now. I'm trying to get it where I can
see 1 second. Hold on. All right, so I'm on. Okay, all right. Let's see if she can get back on. So, Kim, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty great. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm doing fantastic.
That's what's up.
Huh?
That's what's up.
All right. It's so wild, man. I always think, and I'll be like, "How was your week?" You're like, "It's only Tuesday."
We getting there.
So how was your weekend?
What did I do? Oh. So yeah, over the weekend I just kind of relaxed and worked on my new business venture.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So I'll share toward the end of the show.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about that later.
Yes.
That's what's up though.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You doing something.
Yeah.
You know,
so
and it's working. That's it.
It's starting to work, and I'm excited about it. So, you know.
I'm excited for
quit
you, Kim.
For what?
Quit
we
for
ain't
what?
quitting nothing.
That's right. I hope Anonymous didn't quit on us. Anonymous, let us know if you're still rocking with us. You said it's gonna be good. Come on, help us make it good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so send her a message and tell her to restart her phone.
Okay.
So I know she's joining from her phone.
Okay. She said, "Do you see me on?" Can you see her?
No, it's just a black screen. So tell her that if she can jump off and restart her phone, it'll probably work out for us. All right. So yeah, but that's what it's about, man. It's like anything you want to do, just keep going. You know, I can say, let me think. What did I do this? Oh, did I do? Let me think. My brain, when it comes to like, what did I do over the weekend? I'm always working or doing something with photography. I know I did a photo shoot.
Yeah.
But I don't think, was that Saturday? I can't remember what day that was. Nah, I think it was through the week.
I don't know. I know when I did talk to you, you had a lot of editing you were doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So that's what really matters. That is what makes the difference, right? So anything that you're doing, as long as you enjoy it, you don't feel like work.
Right.
That's why I just be going and going. You know, somebody told me I need to stop and smell the roses, but I'm like, I stop and smell the roses.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that just means that, you know, working, you know, as you work very hard, enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they were saying, you know.
Yeah. But okay. So if it's something that you really enjoy doing and that's what makes you happy, then you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. But I think maybe they were coming from, this is an assumption, that maybe they were meaning it like, you know, it's good to work hard, but don't forget to take time out for yourself.
Yeah, I understand.
Even though you enjoy it, but you still sometimes need to just have that, what do you call it?
The outlet?
You decompress.
Okay.
Like,
again.
You know.
Right. So let's have that conversation. Decompress, right? So I'm thinking to myself, if it's something that, like going to work every day at a job that you really don't enjoy or whatever it may be, right? And you say decompress, that means I need to release. I need to, you know what I'm saying? And if you enjoy it, I don't know if you really need that per se. I can see Lindsay. I think we good.
You see her now?
Yeah, I see her. Everything's good. Yeah. So does that make sense? Because decompress is me like I'm like, whoa.
Well, because you know what, I like my job, but there's like sometimes depending, and every day is not always like that. But there are some days where you just had a really hard day, and that could be because of whatever the case is on the job. So you need to decompress when you go home. Because my decompression is a nap. I'm always ready for a nap.
See, sleep is for suckers,
right?
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. Napping ain't. I mean. There's periodic times where I close my eyes for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's it. But I gotta be like, the only way I can really take a nap is if I lay on my back. You know what I'm saying? Because if I lay any other way than that, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I will close my eyes in my little my computer chair.
I've been trying to figure out how people do those. They
What?
say take a 5-minute was it
A cat nap?
cat nap?
Cat nap.
But if you go into a 5-minute nap and that nap is good, there is
that's
no way
why-
that's gonna be 5 minutes.
That's why you get so look, for me, like I said, if I feel like I need to close my eyes for a minute and I'm sitting in my computer chair, like I'm editing or something, I'm like, let me close my eyes for a minute. Like 20 minutes, I'm back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Lay on your back. Cause you're gonna snore and it's gonna wake you up. And then you like, I gotta get
Scared
back.
mess
I
out
gotta
of you.
get back to what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yes.
So look, so we do have our guests. Everything looks like is working. So first off, I want to let y'all know this is Quit for What to Hangout. I'm Ramon Jamal, and we have
Kimberly.
Kimberly is in the building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We already went through how we doing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have a special guest. Lindsay Amoroso is in the building with us. So we're going to go ahead and bring Lindsay in, y'all. All right?
She get a hand clap.
Here she go, y'all. Hey,
Hand
Lindsay.
Hey,
How you feeling, Lindsay?
I'm feeling great. How you guys feeling? It's called a power nap.
A power nap?
Yes, that's what it's called, a power nap.
But
Thank you.
if you do a power nap, I don't know. That power nap seem longer than cat nap to me. That just sound longer.
No, but power naps are like 5 minutes.
Is a power nap
Yeah.
5? Okay. So okay.
Yeah, power nap is real quick, real brief, so you can power up, and a cat nap's a little bit longer.
Oh, a cat nap is longer? Oh, we're gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I believe you, but I might have to Google that.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll take power naps then.
Mm-hmm.
Them the short ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Lindsay. Look at Lindsay just jumped on and jumped in. That's what I'm talking about. So, Lindsay, welcome to Quit for What, the Hangout.
Mm-hmm.
So let's ask you who you are, what you do, and whatever else you wanna get into. All right.
All right.
So, yeah,
Thank you for having me here. I'm really happy. This is so exciting.
We thank you for coming on.
Oh, you. All right, guys. I am a health and wellness life coach, and I've been doing coaching for about 4 years now. Originally, my background is working in the mental health field for 17 years. I went to school for it and everything. And I am also a mom. I have 2 kids, and I am married. I am from Northern California, the Bay Area. And I've been living in Arizona for about 20 years. And I do have fur babies. I have cats and dogs.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a little bit about me and who I am.
Cool. So, so you said that the mental health, that you were doing that for how many years again? Was it 17?
Yeah, close to 18 years. Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Wow. Okay. So I want to know, like, what it was that made you go that route. Like, did you went to school for it, and what made you take that path? That's what I'm getting.
Okay. So how I got started in the mental health field, I was actually working as a caregiver at the time, and one of my coworkers introduced me by saying, "Hey, we have a staffing agency, that basically gets you your foot in the door of mental health," which it was working at the psych hospitals at the time, and they're hiring. You would be good for them. Like, what? Okay. So when I stepped my foot into there, I started to learn more about patients and diagnosis, and I was just so infatuated with it. I'm like, why do people do certain things, and how does this happen? So I decided to get myself enrolled into college and obtain my bachelor's degree in behavioral science. And it helped me just learn more about the science behind the brain, the diagnosis, the chemical imbalance, the medications, and all of that stuff, trauma, healing, all of that. So I just continued to work in that field. I had multiple positions as far as case management. I worked at the psych hospitals. I was also a teacher. So I did a lot in the field as far as, serving and helping people. And it just became a near and dear passion to me to help people, because I myself had struggled, along the way from childhood, from teenage years to adulthood. And I know how that feels, not having a solid support system. And that's why people would call me like the whisperer for the patients, because they're like, can you go handle this? I'm like, not a problem. Because I treat them with dignity and respect and talk to them respectfully, as they should. But, you know, in this kind of field, unfortunately, sometimes that doesn't always happen. So I wanted to be there for them, to let them know that they're not alone. I'm here for them. And I know how to call them out too if they're, you know, not doing what they need to do. But I became like so passionate about it and a people person, where I'm just like, yeah, I think this is what I was placed on earth to do, is to help people.
Okay. So let me ask you, I know you said you had some struggles as a youth. Was there like anyone else in the family that went into the health and wellness field that you know of? No?
Oh,
No.
Just you. Okay. I always try to find like that seed, that influence. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but you
No,
don't.
it was me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is there anyone that you know that helped inspire what you wanted to do outside of family?
You know, it's a good question. I think what basically inspired me was, I myself was struggling with depression and anxiety and ADHD at the time. And I think it was allowing me to open up to learn more about myself. And, you know, I had gotten originally in the mental health field when I was about 19, 20 years old. So when that came about, it just made me more interested as to, well, why would someone hear voices? Well, why would someone go through a depression and not take a shower for months? Why would someone have, you know, anxiety? And, you know, it just made me so interested to learn more. And as I started to learn more in school and also working at the same time, it was like a perfect dynamic to really help myself and think outside the box of how to help patients, how to help even my coworkers, you know, during certain situations of learning how to take away the audience and silence the certain situations so that we could be proactive for our patients instead of reactive. So there was a lot that I learned along the way, where it was like, if I'm preaching this, then it can help me too at the same time.
There you go.
Well,
you go ahead. You go ahead. Kim.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Ladies first.
Right.
Well, no, I said just your explanation alone, it really helped me understand you a little bit more, just knowing a little bit of a backstory. Because I know we've talked but not had the conversation. So now it makes sense why with everything that you're doing. So I think that's amazing.
Yeah. And it just made me think about, you know, how people say you got to help yourself before you can help anybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I would say, you know, even if it's not that you're going through it, you still have to, you know, to learn about it, right? So you're helping yourself, even if you're learning about it to be able to help somebody else.
Yep. You got to
you know what I
make
mean?
sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You can't help nobody if you don't, you don't know yourself.
You first owe it to yourself.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, I think just like Kim, seemed like you were about to allude to how that carried over into being a life coach, right? So just thinking about, man, like learning about chemical imbalances, about trauma, you know, whatever it is that you know cause the mental health in an individual, you know what I mean? Like learning all that can, as a life coach, I'm pretty sure that can help you to like figure out some things about the person that you're trying to coach, right? You know, some things that they might have gone through, or you know, if they can open up to you and let you know, hey, there might be a chemical imbalance here. And if so, then, you know, I don't know if you can suggest any, you know, maybe just suggest them going, you know, to a doctor or something. Seek professional help to help them with that part of it. And, you know what I'm saying? If they're open to that, then you can help them with other things that come along, or whatever they reached out to you for. You know what I mean? So
I'm definitely pro for mental health and getting therapy, getting the help and everything. So if anytime if I ever sense that this person needs extra help or a different recommendation, I will definitely voice it. And I give them reasoning why I feel that they need this and how it can benefit them in the long run. So whenever I pay attention to certain things, I definitely make sure to, you know, make that known instead of brushing it under the rug, because that's not serving them any purpose if I ignore it. I have to tell them.
Right.
Yeah. And that experience alone, it just allows you to be able to know how to handle the different type of people that you're going to come across because you dealing with so many different personalities. Somebody could be short, somebody could be long-winded, somebody could be, you know, their thought process is different. So that is definitely a good road to go down, especially if you're going to be doing what you're doing is being a life coach,
right?
Because you play so many roles,
right?
You know,
right.
You learn about personality mixtures, and you definitely learn patience, and also thinking outside of the box for sure.
Yeah.
And I did it. I hired a life coach about 2 years ago. You know, and she was awesome. You know, but it helped because I was struggling with being organized.
Right.
That was like one of my biggest ones. And I just could not get organized. And I was like, how do I organize my life? How do I organize different things? Now, I could use a refresher.
Well,
but
we got Lindsay here.
I know, right? So don't worry. I'll probably be calling you soon.
Yeah. I'm really proud that you did that. A lot of people don't pay attention of their needs. They ignore the signs, and then before they know it, they could be like shoulda, coulda, woulda. They're stuck, and so many like complications and struggles come into play. And I always tell people, like, get the help that you need, get the help that you deserve. Like, there's so many resources, there's so many different people that you could reach out to. And, you know, luckily with my services, it's affordable. It's a sliding scale method where it's not going to break your pockets, you know, compared to other life coaching agencies, not to knock them or anything. But I felt like when I wanted to do this, I wanted it to be where it's not going to hurt somebody's financial needs to get the help that they need. It's more so of let's come together, let's work together. As long as you show up for it, then I'm all in.
Yeah.
Servicing the public.
So and then a word that stuck out to me there was patience. You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know, in business, I've dealt with, you know, individuals who lack patience. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, my reality is, I don't know, I feel like I just always been a patient person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing happens overnight. I'm telling you, it takes time, man. And a lot of people don't understand that. And they end up giving up. Just like we talking about, right? Quit for what? You know what I'm saying? We don't give up over here. And we're here to motivate, educate, and inspire.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Quit for what?
See, there she go. Yeah, we're going to have to get
the theme song first.
Right, I was
song,
saying.
she already started it.
We got to get a theme song popping. We got to get a theme song popping. But
you know what, too? I wasn't always a patient person.
Okay.
I was stubborn. I just wanted things done right now. So I had to practice patience. It doesn't come naturally for a lot of us. We have to practice those skills and those techniques. And a lot of it, too, is the power of prayer and just meditation, getting yourself in a good gratitude moment where not everything is worth the energy of losing it. Just be patient and just smile about it and just be like, woo, man, this is taking a long time, but you know, it's worth it. I know it's worth it.
I'm telling you. Being stuck in traffic, man. People probably looking at me like, he crazy. I'll be over there like kicking it, got my music going.
Yeah, you got to have music on to get through that traffic.
I'm good though. You know what I'm saying? It is because the reality is it's certain things. It's really, a lot of times there's nothing you can do about it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm stuck in traffic. What I'm going to do? Like, go over the cars or something or jump over the medium? You know what I'm saying? Like, cut through there's nothing. You just, you know. You might as well enjoy yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? It's funny because this book that I've been reading, it says that you need to look into what is causing you to be impatient. Because there's something that has created that impatient. It could be anything. But until you find out about yourself, you know, or do the research, it's always going to be that issue. Like, I can't sit still. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, what's making you do that? Why do you feel so antsy? You know, you get to the root of the problem to try to understand where it's coming from and to learn what patience is.
Right. And I'm gonna say, go ahead, Lindsay. My bad. Go ahead.
So that's also usually based upon your patterns of what you're conditioned to. From the moment you were a child all the way through adulthood, a lot of people feel they don't need to grow into a certain area. They don't need to improve in a certain area. And when they don't pay attention and have that awareness, then those patterns continue. You just have to change your patterns and change that routine so you could be able to adapt to patience and gratitude and being able to just pace yourself and take it day by day and stuff. So when you acknowledge that, oh, it's my pattern I need to change. And a lot of people need to know it's not you that's the problem. It's your pattern. That's all.
Right.
I'm standing here trying to think like me being patient, and what popped in my head was my great grandparents. We always wanted, a certain toy or something, and they'd always be like, "Wait till Uncle Sam give me my money, and then you can get it." And we ain't know who Uncle Sam was, but we was like, okay, we was waiting. You know what I'm saying?
When he coming over?
Where Uncle Sam at? But yeah, so it's just I don't know, just yeah. But I think I will say, and I spoke about this on the show. A big thing for me was being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I found that and I'm gonna say it's really been for doing what I'm doing right now. Right? So I've been in and out of this since 2010, 2011. You know what I mean? So I've been doing like YouTube videos and live streaming and all that. But I always felt like I had to have somebody else with me in order for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? But then I got to a point where like I don't need nobody. Yeah. And Kim know. Right. Hey, look, and Kim know it's not a knock to her being here. It's what I needed to have in my mind for me to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? So, it might and Kim know I've been in here by myself before you started just coming. I was in here by myself, like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, people? Welcome to Quit for What? You know what I mean? We're going to have this conversation, and I would be on for an entire hour just running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But I had to mentally say, I don't need nobody in order for me to push past that. And I believe today is our 20th episode, Kim.
Yes.
Right. Give it up
for
us.
Right.
Quit for what?
And that's great. That's great accountability for you.
Yeah.
And it's good support. And it's allowing yourself to say, it's okay for me to ask for help. That's where also the consistency comes into play, is knowing the fact I'm okay to ask for help.
That's it. So we got more to touch on. We just at the halfway mark here. We got Vicky in the building.
Hey, Vicky.
How you doing? Thanks for joining. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is, because usually we hit a quote, we got a guess, and we usually hit cards and stuff, but I think we can put a quote in here.
Yeah.
All right. So Lindsay, what we do is we say the quote, and then we talk about how we can apply it into our lives, right? So either it's business or personal, whatever it is, right? But sometimes we read these quotes and they go over our heads. It's just real. It's reality. Some of these cats be trying to be super deep and poetic, and it don't make sense to us. So, and it be words sometimes that we got to Google. But hey, it is what it is. Kim is a professional Googler. Okay. So
we go, good. Girl. I know. I Google everything. I just run to everything.
I have to Google it. Especially when they get to be them real hard words we come across. Like, what is that?
The reality is, y'all, okay, the way it is nowadays, man, there is nothing you can't learn. Come on, quit playing. It's Google and it's YouTube University. Yep. Right? Everything I'm doing right now, I learned from Google and YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Yep. Anything you want to know.
And look, but you need patience.
Yep.
That's it. Okay.
Patience to scroll.
That's it. Right. You got to sit there and read or watch.
Right.
Nope,
that ain't it.
And you're going to try it several times.
Too long.
I know I'm doing it like it said to do it.
Right.
All right, y'all. So yeah, this is a book of positive quotations that I have here.
All right, and, what we doing today?
Yeah,
that's my jam. I like affirmations.
Right?
All right, so let's see here. Let me see. So I'm going to skip a couple of them because I did read it earlier and I didn't like them. So they getting skipped, okay? All right, this is a quick and easy one. It says, success is going from failure to failure without losing loss of enthusiasm. All right. I'm gonna read it one more time.
Yeah.
Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm.
Okay.
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 All right. Who gonna jump in on that one?
I think we should let our guests go
Lindsay,
first.
you ready for it, Lindsay?
And all right, yeah, I got you. Okay. Immediately, what brought to my attention was you can't succeed if you don't lose. If you don't realize like what you lost or what you're losing, to have the ability what you can gain for yourself in order to reach your successes. Sometimes people go clear across the board with a lot of success and they're good for a hot minute, and then they just like hit a wall and they go downhill with their business, and a lot of like negative thoughts go into their mindset, like what could have I done to prevent this and everything. I think you start to appreciate more of what you do with success as you lose in the process, because you know how to build from that, you know how to grow from it. And it makes you a much more stronger individual as well, especially with your mindset and your faith.
Right.
I'm done.
You good?
Kimberly,
You
you're
good? Mic drop. What you got, Kim?
Right. So the way I see it is, in this instance, to the quote, it's okay to fail.
Oh yeah.
You just don't give up. So you failed once, you failed twice, 3 times the charm is what they say, but also in the process, when you do make those mistakes or when you failed at something, you look at what the issue was, what caused the mistake, and how can I fix it? Or what can I do better next time? Or let me try this other route because I knew it was a possibility that I might fail at this. So let me try another route. You know how people say, well, it can be 1 or 2 things. So if I tried this way and that didn't work, so it may be this. Okay. So maybe it's something I did wrong the second time. Maybe it wasn't completely wrong, but it still didn't, you weren't able to, succeed with it. Yeah. And like I said, maybe the 3rd time is a try, but the whole point is that we don't give up, or we don't give in, and we don't allow it to discourage us. We got to keep pushing.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
I love that. You learn from your mistakes.
That's it. For sure. So yeah, I would say, if you're not failing, then you're not doing anything.
Nope.
Because anything you do, you're gonna fail.
Exactly.
And you're gonna have haters.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't got haters, you're not failing, you're not doing nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It comes. Haters off.
It come with it, right? And then too, it did mention having and keeping enthusiasm. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, say you fail at something, you're like, man, all right, I'm gonna try it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like your energy ain't even in it. You know what I'm saying? So you might not ever get out of that rut. You know what I mean? Right. But it's like, okay, I failed. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. What can I do now to make it better, right? So my guy Gary V, right? I don't know if you know Gary Vaynerchuk, but you need to get hip to my guy Gary V.
He's definitely
dope.
good.
So he really be like, I love to fail. Like that's what I'm looking forward to failing. Yeah. Like so he's super enthusiastic about it, right? But I understand the thought of that. Right? Because it's like whatever you do, you're gonna fail. Right. It's gonna happen. Right. The greatest athletes, the greatest whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson lost. You know what I mean? And
it's funny you said that because I just watched that Michael Jordan movie.
Yeah.
About his career, how he got started.
Yeah.
Just watching the movie alone, a lot of stuff I don't know. You don't know about that industry. You don't know how he came about doing certain things. And Michael Jordan even talked about the losses he had.
Oh yeah, he has some losses.
In the Tavis Smiley book, they mention it about. He talked to Michael Jordan in the conversation that they had about when he was playing in college for, was it North Carolina?
I'm horrible.
In
sports, but we're gonna go with that.
He was talking about that. And how, he failed, how the whole team depended on him and didn't make the shot or something like that, and how, you had to overcome that. Because, that was hard.
Yeah.
But you know what? it's not just them. I mean, you owe it to yourself to the next season. Make sure you better than you were the last time.
Mm-hmm. And the only way you can do that
I like
is by the mistakes.
and the only way you can do that,
you know, you fail, you learn, you get up, dust yourself off, and try it again.
you don't quit.
I
you
think
keep going.
a lot of people like are fixated on being perfect.
Yes.
But when you are in that position, if you did fail, is keeping that hope alive and keeping yourself in good spirits. That's where the enthusiasm comes into play.
Yes.
Where it's like, okay, just like you guys are saying, if that didn't work, I'm going to try this. Well, if that doesn't work, I'm going to keep trying this. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, just keep trying. Never give up.
For sure. And we're going to pull in a comment here from Darlene Cozart.
Hey.
Yep. She said,
Hey, Darlene.
Failure is not an option. You keep going. Right?
Amen.
Yep.
I know that's right.
Yep.
Failure is not an option.
Keep going, and that's what it's all about. That's why we got the quit for what?
Say, look, failure is not an option, it's guaranteed.
Yes.
Right. It's guaranteed. Okay.
Yep,
and
Winston got it.
Yeah, and it's, it comes with it, man. So get that in your head, people. All right.
That was a good one.
It was. All right.
That was
So look,
good job.
we're gonna roll into talking more to Lindsay about life coaching. Okay. So we went from the mental health side that you worked in for 17, 18 years, and now being a life coach. All right. So how did that come about? Okay.
All right.
And talk more about that for us.
Yes. Okay. So, I actually became an entrepreneur about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And it started to expand my skills and techniques and my abilities to basically dream a little bit more. And also understanding the fact that I could be my own boss. And my favorite part of thing in life is being a mom. And I remember growing up where, my parents were kind of absent. They would work a lot and you didn't really see them. And I wish I had that in my life. And knowing the fact that I have my children, it's like, I don't want to miss a day of their life. I want to be there for them. And the corporate world with the mental health field, it was just getting too much for me. It was honestly actually stirring up my anxiety a lot, to the point where I had a hard time getting into work. It was mainly like the employees that would trigger my anxiety, not the clients. It was just getting to the point where I think that the Holy Spirit was telling me there's something more for you. Get out of this. I can't stress that feeling because I know that's what was going on with me. And then before you know it, as I was doing the health and wellness company, I then decided, beginning of this year, I was like, I always wanted to open my own life coaching company so I can help people in a different area. And where it would be like individual sessions, it would be workshops, it would be all the stuff that I had visually in my head. And then finally, I just decided to go for it. I was like, okay, I'm going to open up my LLC. I'm going to, put material to work, and I'm going to start advertising it and see what comes from it. And, I started that April of this year, and things have been going great with it ever since, meeting with my clients on Zoom. And we just wrapped up a women empowerment workshop for the month of November. Every Saturday, the women showed up on it. And I paired up with also 2 other life coaches that helped me facilitate it. So we all did our own lesson and teaching and gathering. And it was just absolutely incredible. It was a lot of power in that room, a lot of healing in that room. And that's what lights my fire. So I walked away from the corporate world December of last year. And what basically drawn me to that decision, not only because to be my own boss, but my daughter is diagnosed with autism. And I wanted to make sure to be there for her. So I'm also her caregiver. And I knew that that was my calling, that God knew that this was all lining up for a purpose. And it was clear as day.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's I know you mentioned like the feeling that you have, right? Yeah. I've always known I've worked jobs, but it's wild. It's wild because I promise you, I can only stay at a job 5 years. I just did 6 because I pushed myself. But 5 years has always been I just
5-6 years.
I don't know what it is. And it's not always me just leaving. Might have got fired a couple times back in the day.
You?
But it was always at that 5 year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say this. The feeling or whatever happens, don't fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't even fight it. Just keep rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
I would say about 2 years ago, I wanted to walk away from my full-time job, and I could tell you what held me back: fear. Fear definitely held me back. But a year later, it was clear as day that what I needed to do. And I had talked to my husband about it. I said, look, this is what I want to do. And he was like, okay, well, let's do it. All right, go for it. So when I had the support from him, because I was like, look, you might have to pick up on a few more bills because, I got to get established and everything. But I had to walk away from it. It was just too much for me. And I knew that there was something more available for me to help serve people.
Right. And also too, just, thinking about the mental health and all those types of things, also if you fight against that feeling and you can end up being sick and not feeling well and mentally drained and all types of things.
And that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. My anxiety was really worked up to the point I felt nauseous.
Ooh.
I would sometimes be crying in the morning before going to work because there was already text messages coming in. And I would tell my boss time and time again, you only discuss things with me when I'm clocked in. There was just too much stress, and it was a stressful environment. And it just became reality to me that, like, exactly what you said, I had to pay attention to my own mental health. I had to pay attention to my body language and my signs of what was going on, my physical elements. Right. And I knew it was time. I mean, it was a great day. I was counting down the days, and it was just, it was also sad because I was there for about 5 years. So I made great connections with some of the coworkers and clients as well. And, I was just like, I have to do this for me, but I know there's purpose on the other side. Yeah. And this also, my experience in my career helped me guide me to where I needed to be, because those skills and techniques carry over of helping additional people. You got to think outside the box. You got to be able to think about, where can I help them with their mindset development? What is the actual core that is destructing them at this time? Where are they not able to hold a job? Where are they suffering in their life? Is it trauma? Is it that area that they need to pay attention of concern? There's a lot of aspects when it comes to life coaching that people don't really think about. And that the big word we've been talking about is patience.
That's it.
Patience takes a lot, but assessing that person and figuring out, asking questions. I mean, Kimberly knows me. I'm nosy. I'm like, hey, what are you trying to accomplish for yourself? What's the issues? Things like that. You got to ask those questions to find out about your people and learning how to help them.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm going to say happiness over money, period. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to take a pay cut in order to get away from the toxic situation that you got yourself in, and you said a couple of things that I'm gonna touch on, because I drove semis for a while, right? And this was me doing what I had to do to get my money up. But doing that, I got to a point where I was nauseous every day, right? You mentioned being nauseous. I was nauseous and I didn't know the reason why. Right. So I went to my doctor and they actually put me on medication for it and everything. Nothing worked. Right. To the point where I actually got put to sleep. They stuck a tube down my throat to check out, my stomach and see if there's any issues there. It wasn't. Right. So that's why I had to get away from that. And I started driving a school bus, which freed up my time because I had that midday and I was able to do this. You see what I'm saying?
So you weren't feeling nauseous anymore after becoming a school bus driver?
Not at all.
So a lot of that was anxiety.
Went away. Yep. And because I needed my outlet for my creativity to be, like I said, I needed time to do what I'm doing right now. I needed that,
And I'm surprised they didn't notice that. Like, is it stress? Is it anxiety? So that's kind of weird to me.
You got to think about it. What's the first thing? Oh, take these pills here.
Very quick on the writing.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to put you to sleep. We're going to, So, they was getting theirs. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is,
They're always trying to use you as a guinea pig.
Right.
But so you did point out a big word to me, and I wanted to share this because it might bring this in perspective to some people watching. Is happiness is temporary. Happiness is like if you bought a pair of shoes. Ooh, I'm happy. I bought those brand new pair of shoes. But you know what's permanent?
What's that?
Joy.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take
it. Joy gives you that value in life and gratitude and thankfulness.
Yes.
When it overrides happiness any day.
There you go.
Right.
I'll take it. I accept that. So, hey, look, Lindsay done hit us with a couple things, all right? So it's joy. You need joy. That's over happiness, right? And then you got cat naps and power naps.
Yep.
Power naps are short. Cat naps are long. That was a previous conversation.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. But I think, this is a good time we can, transition over to, like the health and wellness side of things because, there are certain things that you can take or certain things that you do need in your body to keep you healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, and we don't knock that, right?
No.
I know one thing for me is water. I don't drink enough water, but I'm getting better because I had to buy something to help me, which I purchased that Circle bottle that not infuses, but the water goes through a cartridge, and it flavors the water, but you can turn it off and on. But it's been helpful.
I bet yours stay on.
Don't worry about all that, but it's been helpful.
The water's running.
Right.
It's been helpful. So yeah. So let's touch on. I know you all spoke previously about there's a business that you jumped into that's really helping you, Kim.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I got into Zingular. Am I saying it Zingular? I think I'm saying it right.
Yes,
so I got into Zingular, which is a program that helps assist you in your weight loss.
Okay.
I too, like Lindsay, had a strong conviction. Not too long ago, I hurt my back pretty bad, and it took most of the year, almost part of 22 and 23 to heal up from that. But long story short, one day after going to all these different doctors, I just had this conviction in me that just said, Kim, you need to lose weight. If you lose some weight, you're going to feel this pressure lift. And it was so crazy because I kept saying it, hearing this voice in my head tell me this every day. So initially I had scheduled to see the doctor to do the surgery, the sleeve. I was going to get the sleeve done. Yeah. And I missed that appointment. I literally missed that appointment.
On purpose?
No, not on purpose because I was at work.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't have time to cancel it. Eventually I don't even think I had time to reschedule it.
Okay. So
I was like, you know what? Let me try one more thing before I make this move, because that's a pretty big move. And if things don't work out the way that I wanted to, I'm going to be upset. It's just not going to be good. So Lindsay was promoting Zingular, and she'd been promoting for a while, and I kept seeing it run across my screen, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check it out, because I think if when I first hit her up, I didn't do it at first.
Okay.
I think it took like another time that I ended up talking to her again, and then so
3
finally,
years.
yeah.
How many? Hold on. Let's stop. Hold on 1 second. How long was it, Lindsay?
She first asked for information 3 years ago.
So 3 years. 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Sorry.
I stayed connected with her. I kept checking in with her, and she would message me asking more questions and everything like that. So I was like super excited when she's like, I'm ready. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, let's do this.
Let's go. So yeah, Kim.
So so what she did, and the thing that I love about what Lindsay does, she thoroughly explains everything. So we went over, the different products that they had, and she gave me a suggestion, which was the 8-day jump start. Okay, so that 8-day jump start, and I was like, if this don't work, that's it. I ain't buying nothing else. I'm tired of spending money. So at the 8-day jump start, they said you could lose, I think, anywhere between, was it like 8 and 12 pounds or something like that, I think. Nevertheless, I did it for the 8 days and I dropped 9 pounds.
Okay.
So I was convinced after that, because I mean, like in 8 days to lose 9 pounds, that was a big deal for me, you know? So I was like, okay, all right. And she was like, okay, Kim, so now we got to get you your stuff, you know, we got to get the stuff that, you know, you need. And I wasn't in a position at that time to do it. And I think, I want to say maybe it was like a month or two after that, then I ordered another one because I wanted to kick it off again. And then from that second one, that's when the ball just kept going. And I was like, I can't give in. I can't give up. Because if I give up, I'm always going to be in pain. I'm always going to feel, and this was part of the reason why I couldn't put all myself into my business. And I felt that in order for me to try to have some success, I got to make take care of me first. That's it. And part of taking care of me outside of being in a lot of pain was that in order to be at your best, you need to feel good. You know, you got to look good, but that's, but you got to feel good on the inside and out. And going through everything that we went through, man, let me tell you something. The products are phenomenal. Most of the time I have a hard time making myself eat. You know, because this is the first product that I found that really cuts and curves your appetite. Okay. Even with the cravings and stuff. During this whole time, rarely do I eat any sweets. I think these last 2 days were probably the most I've ever felt a need to have something sweet. And if I did, I take a quick bite because that's all you really want to eat. It's just something to satisfy that thing. Other than that, for an entire year, just to make an announcement.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I weighed the last weight. Well, I'm not going to tell any fibs here. I did when I kicked everything off. I initially started at 324 pounds. So I'm down currently 228. I did get to 231, but you know, with the holidays and everything, but that's okay because I'm going back down. Okay. But this has just been an amazing journey. I'm just so ecstatic what's coming forward, and it's all thanks to Lindsay.
All right.
Oh, you.
Yeah. So Lindsay, I want to hear your journey on the reason you got into Singular.
Yes.
Is that it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. How you got started in that?
Okay, so about 4 years ago, when I was working, my coworker is the one that introduced it to me. She did come to me about a couple times, you know, talk about the product. She gave me some samples, but my mindset wasn't there. I mean, at the time, I will say this, I was going through a lot of excruciating pain with my back, with scoliosis, and I went through surgeries, I went through injections, pain management, just everything. And I felt like I was just like suffering every day with pain, and it went on for years. And so yeah, I wasn't always in the best of mood. And so when she would come around, I'd be like, and I was at my heaviest, and I was like, girl, I know I'm overweight. I don't want to try that crap. So then I think about the third time she approached me, she then showed me the compensation plan and how I could earn all expense paid trips. I said, hold up, why didn't you introduce this to me before? And she was like, oh, I just thought about it right now. So I was thinking, you know, what's the best that can happen? I need to try something different. Because whatever I'm doing right now in the corporate world is not working. I'm just making it paycheck by paycheck, and I get little raises sometimes, you know, annually. And I always wanted to be my own boss. I always saw myself like there was more for me, but I didn't know what. So I signed on with my business right away, got the products, and I listened to everything that they coached me to do. Not only with my wellness journey, but with the business, start sharing and everything, because I can't premeditate for other people of, oh, they won't like this, they don't need this. No, I can't say that. That's selfish of me. So I was serving by making sure that I'm sharing this amazing product, and lo and behold, they freaking work. So I think when I did my 8-day jump start, by day 3, I had natural energy. I was very dependent on coffee, energy drinks, 5 hours. I was surviving on that crap. So when I just felt the natural energy, oh my goodness, I just wanted to do like a Holy Spirit dance, like yes. And then I went along to, I think about my second month, I was pain free, and I've been pain free ever since with my back.
That's
so
awesome.
I couldn't believe what these natural ingredients were doing to my body. And then I've earned 3 all expense paid trips with the company. I'm a director, and I have a team of distributors all over the world. I have customers all over the world. And it just like, wow, it just like blew up, where to the point I lost 60 pounds and 70 inches. And I felt like I finally got my life back. Like, it was just absolutely incredible. And that's how I became of doing what I'm doing, getting the experience of network marketing, learning sales, learning how to advertise. I create a lot of my stuff. And I'm also coaching my team. I had to learn those strategies of how to coach them, how to support them of where they are, because everyone's in different walks of life. Then I also had to do the same thing for my customers, is meeting them where they're at. Because a lot of them, when they come into this, especially for weight loss, and their products are also for overall wellness. Like we have a gut line system, we have complete collagen, we have award-winning products. But when someone is coming in, they need to work on those weight loss goals. A lot of the times, they have a lot of insecurities. They have a lot of struggles going on with pain. When you got all that weight, your joints hurt.
Yep.
When you also have a lot of bathroom issues, you can't really sleep, you have a lot of stress, you're losing your hair, your skin is breaking out, you're not making the best decisions.
Yep.
So that's where I knew for a fact, okay, if I'm going to coach them, I'm coaching them. Where I'm not only just going to sell a product, I am coaching you with your full potential to help you become a better version of yourself. And that means we're going to work on our mindset. That means we're going to work on our faith. That means we're going to work on better eating and decision making, because this is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change.
Right.
So we have to adapt to those better habits and routines. And if you slip off your journey, just like I did. I had slipped off my journey. I went through a deep depression about 2 years ago. And now this year was like a strong comeback for me, where I'm losing the weight again. I'm now working out. I'm now doing it in a way where I had to think about this. I was like, in my journey before, when I lost that weight, did I pray over it? Was I walking with the Lord with this? That was a big aha moment for me, where I was like, I got to do it differently this time around. I got to be obedient with this.
That's it.
So I pray over everything with my wellness journey. If I don't feel like working out, I don't feel like working out. Lord Jesus, give me the strength. Okay, it'll be worth it, right? Okay, it'll be worth it. It's those different techniques that I'm doing now. And I always make sure to have fun with my business and educate people, because I also have to educate myself of what can help people out there, men, women, 18 and over, how I can help them in their life to make improvements and health improvements, because these products are natural plant-based ingredients that are all goodness for the body and all goodness from the earth. So it heals the body when you're consistent with it. So that's what really, I'm so impressed with these products and these ingredients, because we have the best health and wellness products out there in existence. We can honestly say that. And we've been in business for about 14 years. And these ingredients, you need it in your body. A lot of people don't pay attention to gut health. A lot of people don't pay attention to collagen. Collagen is the glue that's holding our body together. So we stop producing in our mid-20s. But people don't really know that kind of stuff. But that's where us coaches come into play. We can help you, where it's a one-stop shop. Tell us your problems, tell us your struggles, tell us your goals, and we'll give you the recommendation, and the rest is up to you.
There you go. So look, I'm gonna read a couple comments here. Actually, a few comments. Darlene Cozart, she said here, yes, stress has a big part of my life. I seen my cousin and talked to her about it. I am ready to go, Lindsay. I received my product, and I am starting this journey. I need this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, she's ready to go.
Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna read this one too here. She said, I'm sharing with my friends, sharing with her friends, and they're waiting to see her results. That's what I got from that. So.
That's all right. You're going to knock their socks off. That's
knock
what we're
their
going to
socks
do.
off.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So I just wanted to share this of what an 8-day jumpstart is. It's basically 6 products with a single system, and what you're doing is you're pairing that with a particular eating plan, which is protein, vegetables, and healthy fats. And you have to eat every 2 to 3 hours to support your metabolism, to fill your body with goodness of the products and the food. You have to drink up to a gallon of water a day. It's a detox, but you're doing it in a way where you're training your body to eat, and you're training your body to cleanse out the toxins in your system. You could lose up to 15 pounds in 8 days because you could store up to 20 pounds of junk in your gut line. So this is what's helping you improve your digestive system and getting rid of that stuff, and also rebooting your metabolism all at the same time. So when that weight comes off in the 8 days, you need product post 8 day to keep that momentum going, because a lot of the times 8 days is not enough to develop a habit. Right. You need more structure, you need more discipline. So you need to make sure to have products for post 8 day to keep going. And that is where you merge into low carb plan, and also continuing that water intake, because that's healthy for you. You need that for yourself.
There you go.
Definitely.
There you go. All right, y'all. So listen, we done touched on a few different things on this episode here. All right. It's been pretty good. And I'm gonna say this, Kim. I know you posted something. Don't you got a challenge going on?
Oh, yes.
She
like
sure
that?
does.
I sure do.
Okay.
So, in lightness of me starting a new journey. The app is going to get you all set up and prepared. There's throughout these 12 weeks, you have to do a weigh-in. There's videos that show you how to do the weigh-in, or you can do it with an accountability partner.
Okay.
So once you do that, join in and let's earn while we lose.
Okay.
I looked at it as we're winning either way it goes. Whether if you're winning money or you're losing weight, you're still winning.
You're winning.
And
that's
don't
on your,
give up.
That's posted on your Facebook page.
This is on Facebook.
Under Kimberly Barnett.
Under Kimberly Barnett.
Okay.
It's on Instagram under Polished Gems.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's Polished Gems for me. The number 4 and me.
That's on Instagram.
And that's on Instagram.
Okay.
And I'm also on TikTok under Polished Gems as well.
Cool. All right, y'all. This was good, man.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I got a little gut on me I can get rid of. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to get
I just know I need to drink more water. My water is not, you know what I mean? So
do the 8-day jump start.
I was about to say, get an 8-day. Cleanse that.
That's all he needs is an 8-day.
That's
gonna be
that's
good.
probably
Hey, look.
just all you need to reboot.
Hey, look,
Yep.
we about to have this conversation live, y'all. Listen, I don't know about the eating part. You know what I'm talking about? The whole thing with the, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll talk about that offline. 'Cause I don't know. I'm about to hit the gym though. So I'm gonna start there, get my water up, and get in the gym.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right now.
But hey,
So
look.
keep this in mind too, to our listeners, is that there is a lot of processed foods out there, and we're not always getting our nutrients, minerals, and vitamins from the foods that we eat. That is definitely there to support our immune system, there to support our overall wellness. So what these products are doing is filling those gaps in nutrition to help you get the minerals, the nutrients, the vitamins, and all those wonderful things that you have for yourself. We have products to help with testosterone, hormones, hair, skin, and nails. We have stuff for gut health. We have stuff for your immune system. So there's a lot of people out there that are struggling so bad. And we definitely have a call to action where we want to bring this more to awareness to people, to be like, hey, this is for everybody. We have over 30 something products. So reach out to Kimberly anytime, guys, and we could find the best suitable fit for you. So you're not struggling anymore, because we definitely understand. We've been there. We've done that. So you could definitely talk about all those conversations with a bathroom routine and everything. I've heard it all. So we definitely want to help you guys feel better inside and out, because you deserve it.
There you go. So I know who to reach out to. You know what I'm saying? When I'm ready.
I'm the plug.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna let it take me 3 years either, Lindsay. We gonna get it popping immediately.
About that too. I'm like, hey, 3 years.
Hey, look, real quick. Hey, look, real quick.
To show that people are watching, though.
Right. I know, right? It takes time. And look, I'm gonna say this. I know we going over a little bit. Real quick, just quick answer. How long did it take you, Lindsay? Keep it 100. How long did it take you to get into it?
Well,
hers might have been longer. Look,
about a month.
So the girl that was approaching you about it took you about a month to get it. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
She approached me 3 times.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say though. Within that conversation, we're gonna bring it back to the quit for what thing. All right.
Right.
You were patient, Lindsay, and you were consistent, right, in it, and it paid off. Right.
Her consistency is why I ended up reaching out to her.
So that lets you know that you have to be patient and consistent. And anybody else out there who does this or anything else needs to be patient and consistent.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I start, I'm gonna be patient and consistent. All right. So
we got you. We'll help you with accountability and support and all of it. You're not alone. Nobody's alone.
You
we
are
got
in
you.
good hands.
Appreciate it.
With all state.
Right. She smacks that Snicker bar of his hand. What you doing?
Right.
Take this chipstick.
Right.
Right. Eat a chipstick.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and jump off. We had a great show. Lindsay, I thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For sure. And let people know how they can contact you as well, even for your life coaching business.
Oh, yes. So I am available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's my first and last name, LINDSAYAMOROSO. I'm the only one on there, so you'll be able to find me. You can send me a message, or you can be able to go in my bio where my link tree is available, and you can send me an email, or you can fill out the life coaching questionnaire so we can be able to get connected for services.
Cool.
All
right.
Yes.
And Kim, your challenge again, we said it's on Facebook, Instagram.
It's on Facebook, Instagram. It's actually
everywhere.
Signups are between, it started the 5th and it runs to the 11th, because the 11th is the actual start date of the challenge.
Cool. All right.
Game on.
Lindsay, hold tight, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put you backstage. All right, Lindsay, thanks again. All right. Just hold on for a second. We'll be back to holler at you. All right. Hold tight. Okay. All right, Kim, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Listen, y'all, great episode. Really have fun with our special guest, Lindsay. And it's been a good time. All right. So don't forget, Quit for What the Hangout every Tuesday from 8 to 9. All right. So we will see you all next Tuesday. Right, Kim?
Yes.
All right, y'all. So with that being said, do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time. Peace.